Hare Krishna, good evening and welcome all of you all for today morning session on discussion on Bhagavad Gita. Uh, Once again, I request all of you all to keep your videos on so that we can have the session more interactive. Especially the senior students, I want all of them to keep their videos on. Okay, right now we are passing through a very tough time, all of us. In fact, the whole world is passing through a tough time. I received a message the last week stating that Prabhuji, we are all disturbed. And no doubt, even I am disturbed looking at the present scenario of so many cases and so many deaths, including lack of oxygen and so a number of problems and so many near and dear ones now getting the news of their passing away. It's really paining the heart. And if you devotees also are discussing the same thing that Prabhuji, we are also facing the same problem. So Bhagavad Gita has a solution for all this? I said, yes, let's see. We all will have an interaction with Bhagavad Gita so that we'll know how we can solve even this problem to an extent, or rather, get us the power. It can give us the power to understand or take this situation in a way in which we can digest this tough time. Otherwise, to digest this tough time really becomes very difficult. And if you all lose your morale and fight of situation of fighting, then there are chances that mentally you may become sick, and that causes a lack of immunity in the body, and you may you know come in touch with that disease. So, with a positive note, let's start today's session. Now, looking at the scenario of so many people, going for death, and it's a very tough situation everywhere we are seeing. But do you think only this is the first time such a thing has happened? How many of you think that this happened for the first time? Corona is for the first time, but such a you can say mass killing, has it ever happened before in our history? कभी हुआ है या आपके जिंदगी में कभी हुआ है? Yes,
No,
Mataji.
Prabhuji, not in our life, but
Hmm.
100 years back, 200 years back, there was a WhatsApp message that after every 100 years, it is
Yes,
repeated.
yes. My grandfather himself is a refugee of Second World War. We were all staying in Burma. My grandfather was staying in Burma, and the Japanese started bombarding Burma during the Second World War. My grandfather and my father, who was just around 5 to 7 years, 8 years, my father's age was, along with his brothers and sister, they all came to India as refugees, and they used to tell us the story. It used to be like looking very fantastic, fascinating stories. They used to tell us. For them, it was a horror, but for us, it was a fascinating. But we were small. हम लोग सुनते थे कि दादाजी बोलते थे नो बॉम्ब डालते हैं एंड कम से कम नो 10-20 people at one shot used to die. In fact, I still remember one of the refugees telling us that one of their brother had gone to the house to check whether the house was locked correctly or not, and a bomb had a direct hit on him and he died. So if you see the history of World War I, World War II, massacring, if you see the uh, German concentration camps, करोड़ों में लोगों को मारा गया. कारण कोई भी हो, reason may be n number of reasons. Might be for us, those stories look like fascinating stories, or rather might be ऐसा हो सकता है क्या. So that every generation undergoes. My father had undergone the what do you say, the Second World War. He had seen this part of the Second World War, and especially those who have seen the partition of India, those who came from Sindh and Punjab, from Pakistan to over to India, and then vice versa. There was a transfer from India. A lot of people went over to Pakistan, and the amount of massacring and butchering which happened, turmoil, physical loss, financial loss. People became beggars, paupers. King became overnight beggars, so to say. So this is something which has been happening time and again. It's not that this is the first time that such a thing has happened. It's the first time, We are experiencing it. Our elders who have experienced this, for them it's just another extra experience. But हम लोगों के लिए ये पहला तजुर्बा है, इसके लिए हम लोगों को एक अलग चीज लगता है, अरे व्हाट इज दिस, समथिंग यूनिक, समथिंग डिफरेंट, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? हाउ कैन सो मेनी पीपल डाई, फैमिली के इतने लोग, when people are coming from during the partition time, families have got families have got eradicated. Here at least a part of the family is getting eradicated. It's not that that is okay, this is not justified, but it has been happening in the past, so it's not the first time that we are going to see such mass killing. But to this I would like to add one important element. You all can google it if you want, you can note it down and google it some other time. It says, just type, twice bombed, twice survived. Tungshu Yamaguchi from Japan, he faced the atom bomb twice, once in Nagasaki and once in Hiroshima. And both the times when the bomb was being dropped, atom bomb, not an ordinary bomb, he was very much there. Of course, he got injured a little, but he survived. And he died at the age of 92 or 94. So, what do we understand from this? चाहे तो किसी को बचा रहे हैं, चाहे को किसी को मार रहे हैं, तो ये मार कौन रहा है, बचा कौन रहा है? Where does this finger point up to? Yesterday I received a message in one of another group, one of my other my college friend groups, and that someone has put a message. हम तो पूरी जिंदगी मंदिर और मस्जिद के लिए लड़ते रहे, अब मंदिर और मस्जिद तो बंद हैं, मगर अस्पताल के लिए लड़ रहे हैं, काश हमने अस्पताल के लिए लड़ा होता. Where did God come into the picture? Is God responsible for this situation? How many people agree that yes, God is responsible for the situation? We are in this troublesome situation because of God. How many of you agree with this? And if you disagree, then why? And if you agree, then yes. Yes, some thinkers should come ahead and talk. Yes, Aarti Saran Mataji, what do you think? You think God is involved?
No.
Manrekha Mataji, you can also speak. Yes. Mudit? Yes.
Prabhuji, can I say?
Yeah.
Prabhuji, I personally
Everyone
feel
can
that
speak.
God is not responsible for the situation because we are not caring about the nature, and the nature is balancing itself. We, being the human beings, we think that we are having the
Then
we
why
are having.
then why be sad about the situation then?
But
If
still,
if everything is happening as per nature's plan, then why be sad about it?
because when we lose our loved ones, then we feel sad about it.
I'll come back to you. Just a minute.
Or
Yes.
even known ones. I don't say that only loved ones. I will
Okay.
rather
Loved
say
ones,
the
known
known
ones,
ones.
even if an unknown person dies a brutal death, definitely it pinches our heart, right? That's what we talk about, being human on a t-shirt, but being
Prabhuji,
human
can
on
I
a heart. 1 minute. You'll have to wait, Mataji. Mudit,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, bro.
See, I would say God is responsible, but not from a perspective of blaming God. Whatever happens is pre-planned by Him. He sees total imbalance somewhere or the other. He needs to bring balance to people's life. Now, I would also say, see, I'll take out the positive of it. Because of COVID, I came close to Krishna.
Okay.
If COVID wasn't there, I wouldn't have come to Him. Now, everything is planned by Him in a certain manner, in a certain way. If COVID, so He's like, okay, this person needs to come, or so many people need to come and connect with Krishna. And I know so many people who've come to connect with Him during the COVID time. Before that, Bhagwan ka naam nishan nahi tha. Like for me, I used to run away from any sort of thing associated with God personally.
Spiritual rather, though, it is like allergy for you.
Yeah, I used to run away from it, honestly.
Yeah.
Trust me, in the past one, I was discussing this with Ranjani last night. If it wasn't uh, COVID
Hmm.
and before COVID, before a year exactly,
Hmm.
I would anything related to spirituality, I would be, facing the other direction,
Oh, yeah.
and because of COVID hate, I came in contact with Krishna, and
You,
since
you
then,
know, you know what God says? Some people are there out of fear, they come to me. But when the fear is gone, they again leave me. You should not be in that bad category. Huh?
I was never scared of COVID,
No, it's not
honestly.
that. A certain situation, it's not just fear. A certain situation raises, a person becomes close to something. And then when the situation changes, you're becoming busy in your office work and your other things. Automatically, a person generally says, "Okay, I have been spiritual for quite a long time. Now let me manage my own work."
No, yeah. So I
Hmm.
hope I'm not one of those. I don't think I'm
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
those because
I
I'm still
just pray
stuck.
that you should not be one, because
See, I've stuck
this
with
is
you
just
since
this
so
happens.
long.
I mean, this has
No, no, I
happened earlier
totally
also.
agree to what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah.
I totally agree because I have stuck with,
Hmm.
I haven't missed even one of your lectures unless I was out of town. I've never missed
Right.
my chanting every day. And
Correct.
I
Correct.
have gotten busy over the past, 6 months.
Hmm.
In the first 6 months, I was like, no Kam Dhanda technically.
Hmm.
So I used to do spirituality. It's only increased over a period of time and not reduced for me.
Very good.
So, it's God has only brought me close to him and he's had plans. So he's like, okay, I'll give people are forgetting me, give it COVID, at least let them remember me for some time
Hmm.
and let's give them the opportunity to stay with me for a longer period of time so that COVID does not scare the particular person.
Okay.
It's somewhere planned by God either
Fine.
to bring people
Fine.
close to him or yeah, on those lines.
Fine. Fine. But my question was, for this, you know, bad situation we all are seeing on TV, on news channels, is it justified? That is what my question was. Okay. No, nevertheless. Vandrika Mataji, before I come to you, just a minute, hold on. I want Arno to speak. Yeah, Arno had raised his hand. Yes, Arno, speak.
Prabhuji, I think God is responsible because he had mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, right, that I everything is done by me.
Where did he mention them?
Some verse was there
I
that
am
I am
reading Bhagavad
responsible
Gita for
for
so
all.
many years. I have not found.
So I don't remember the exact words, but
That means if I murder someone, he is responsible for that, or am I responsible for it? So the court should
that
hang
all.
God. Then the court should not hang me. The law should hang God. Wait, I will tell. God said Bhagavad Gita that he is responsible for everything. So hang him. Don't hang me. Okay, Vandrika Mataji, speak. Yes, Vandrika Mataji, you have raised your hand.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mother.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
My my version is this: the
Hmm.
the comment which is going on WhatsApp.
Hmm.
We fought for mandir and masjid, not for the.
Hmm.
See, today's situation,
Hmm.
whatever we are seeing,
Hmm.
obviously it is created by something or other.
Hmm.
Maybe somebody else is responsible. Maybe
Hmm.
anybody is responsible for it.
Hmm.
But the required basic structures,
Hmm.
as a medical person, if I see,
Hmm.
it's absolutely uh, great
Hmm.
deficiency.
Yes.
Had it been we fought for the developing an infrastructure for medical health,
Hmm.
if we believe that medical health saves people,
Hmm.
then should have been given more importance than all those other things.
Hmm.
Then it would have been a better
A
to
little louder,
serve
sir. You have
people
to be a little louder.
as a
Your voice is
medical.
your voice
Find
is
it
little.
difficult.
Your voice is little low. Please make it a little louder.
I know. What I mean to say is,
Yeah.
fine, if we believe in that
Hmm.
medical facility helps people survive,
Hmm.
then this should have been a main important agenda to be fighting for rather than something else.
Hmm.
Today we find the infrastructure is so
Hmm.
poor, we are not able to cater even 1% of the ill patients.
Very much true.
Had we taken given an importance to this particular field, we as a medical people would have been in a better position to help and save people rather than see saving and dying is a different thing.
Yes.
God
That's not in
decides
our
it.
hands. We,
But as a human being, if we can do something, we
in
are
fact,
not
so
able
many,
to do it because
in
we are.
fact, many
Yes.
doctors themselves have laid down their life in the service.
And
I mean, yeah.
the idea of this message is to, we are not giving importance to develop a medical facilities and infrastructure required, which we are not able to offer even 1% of the total ill people, not the population as such.
To this, another friend of mine had a nice point to that,
In
stating
that sense,
that, yeah, sorry, sir. Hmm.
this message is very right.
So to this statement,
That's it. What I want to say.
one of my friend made a statement stating that in Virar and in Nasik, 15 bodies were charred in the hospital. Is it the problem of the infrastructure, or is it some bigger factor which is working, which is called as destiny? 15 patients come to the hospital, and mind you, उन्होंने हाथ पैर मार के जुगाड़ लगा के किसी ने किसी, today now to get a bed even for a doctor is a very tough job. I think you agree with that.
For that matter, accident is the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That means what? For death. That is why Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita. We'll be reading today those quotes to understand that much in a deeper manner. That how things work under a different law altogether. There is a law which is, controlling the whole factor, and by that we come to know that birth and death both are not in our hands. As you said, accidental. Yes, that's what I mentioned. The story of Tungshin Yamaguchi. How twice atom bomb and he survived twice. So the point here, what it's a burning issue today is people generally say, no, God is responsible for this. God is responsible for this, and the debate went further ahead, and finally the person told me, sir, when I said, why you're blaming God? Hospital is for the body, and and temples and places of worship are for. Is my voice clear now?
Yeah.
Krishna, Jigar, is my voice clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So, what I was saying, yeah, hospitals are a place for getting your body in shape, and temples are a place wherein you get the soul in shape. Both are required. One, giving emphasis to one, not giving emphasis to the other is bad. What I say, both are equally important. The body is also important, but the well-being of the soul is also important. Where is the importance being given for the well-being of the soul? You know, Arjuna, when he's in the middle of the war and just about the war is going to start, he's getting this feeling there is going to be mass killing, total mass killing, massacring is going to happen in the war, and so many millions of soldiers are going to die. And mind you, what he is saying is not just the soldiers going to die, their families are going to get devastated. Each soldier dies, his mother cries, his wife cries, his children cries, his relatives, brothers, sisters cry. So it's whole family which is going to get disrupted. And Arjuna is telling this to Krishna. कि भाई, first chapter, in fact, if you read the Bhagavad Gita first chapter, it is only lamentation from Arjuna. That's why it is called as Arjuna Vishad Yoga. Arjun Vishad Yoga. Why? What is Vishad? Is confused and is crying. And what is one of the major statements Lord makes in 2.27 of the Bhagavad Gita? Those who are having Bhagavad Gita can open Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, 27th verse. Jigar or Shiv, any one of you all, uh, please prepare to screen share 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Please Google and keep it ready. I'll tell you all. 11th chapter verse will be somewhere around 26 to and onwards. I'll be telling you that time. Yes. Did you all get the verse? Second chapter, 27th verse. And what does Lord say? Jatasi dhruvam mrityu, dhruvam janma mrityasya cha, tasmat aparyarharte, natvam sochatam arhasi. Can anyone read the translation?
Prabhuji, I'll read.
Yeah, read. Or no, read. Okay.
One who has taken his birth is sure to die, and after death, one is sure to take birth again. Therefore, in the unavoidable discharge of your duty, you should not lament.
Yes. This is the one of the major statements which Krishna makes to Arjuna. One who takes birth is sure to die. But the tragedy this time is young people are dying. The parents are alive and the children are dying. That's the worst situation which a parent has to face. One of our student has lost a son, a 40-year-old son, and a regular student of our batch, and his children are just some 8 years and 3 years. So just imagine what must be undergo. The parents must be undergoing. The wife must be undergoing. And the worst part, out of the 15 died who were burned to death, one lady, one of the person's wife, was admitted in some other hospital for COVID, and she died just because of heart attack, because when she got the news that her husband has been charged to death. See the amount of disbalance which is happening in around the globe. Few months before, people generally go to America for getting their medical treatment done. The best country in the world is supposed to be US for its medical treatment. The rich go over there to treat themselves. What was the situation few months before? Were their graves not falling short in the US, in Germany? The best state of art technology, and mind you, with a population of 1/3 of our country. If you compare the population count of our country, the population count in US is just, I think, 33 crores, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
1/4.
1/4. Okay,
Less than 1/4, yeah.
Less than 1/4. So let's say 1/4. For a 1/4 population, what we saw was the best infrastructure. दुनिया का इससे बेहतर infrastructure नहीं है, possible ही नहीं है. And they were groping with running here and here, Trump is requesting Modi, please send HCQS, and it was a real pathetic situation. The tragedy is now the news channels are not telling us the world news; they are telling us only the news of India. That's another tragedy. Our media just sticks to one thing rather than giving us a global scenario, what is happening around the globe. Does this mean only it is in India? The globe is not suffering. The globe is also suffering at large. So the point here, what I'm trying to say over here is, yes, medical structures have to be improved. This body has to be saved, because this body is also a property of God. And we have to definitely take care of someone else's property. It's like if someone you take a house on rent, it doesn't mean it's your rental house. You can break the wall, you can break the glass, you can do any wrong thing. No, you have to give it in the same way in which you have taken it. So yes, medical facilities are required, but here what is happening is people's mind and faith on God is getting diverted. Hey, if God is there, it's said, एक आदमी के लिए भक्त से अभक्त बनना बहुत आसान है. The possibilities are more. There are less possibilities for an atheist to become theist, but there are more possibilities for a theist to become an atheist. The reason is, Every activity he does, he thinks when it is success, it is his. When it is failure, it is because of any other factor in the world other than his. And in that one factor, one of the major factor is usually God, the person who is to be blamed for nothing. People, someone told me, या सबका दुकान चलना चाहिए ना, तो मंदिर का भी दुकान चलने दो. I said yes, very nice. First and foremost, मंदिर, मस्जिद, गुरुद्वारा, चर्च सब बंद है. और रही बात दुकान की, जब दारू का दुकान में लाइन लग सकता है, जब शराब की दुकानों में मारामारी करके कोरोना का भय चला जाता है, जब आईपीएल चल सकता है, जब क्रिकेट मैचेस खेल सकते हैं, when all these factors can happen, why can't spirituality also happen at the same time? If those things are not affecting the crowd in the liquor shop, doesn't affect you, the so-called other things, we are seeing so much of black marketing which is happening with respect to the remdesivir injection, getting one bed in the hospital, that is also being black marketed. So many things are happening. Is this because of God? Is there God behind these things? For oxygen cylinders, there is black marketing which is happening. Is God responsible for that? Who is responsible? We ourselves, the society at large. We make the society. It is we who have to be good citizens. Literally, the government and the authorities have to beg each and every individual, please put on your mask, please be careful, please don't roam around unwantedly. But still, people, how many people do really care for it? You give it a year. Doctors are appealing on WhatsApp news, please don't take it lightly. It's really a hell outside. But still, people take it lightly. तो मेरा कहने का मतलब है कि हम लोग अक्सर इस परिस्थिति को भगवान के ऊपर डाल देते हैं, हालांकि इस परिस्थिति का कारण बहुत कुछ है. हम लोग भगवत गीता से देखेंगे कि व्हाट आर द रीजंस बाय व्हिच वी लैंड अप टू, लाइक would who would blame Hitler for the concentration camps, or God for the concentration camps? Who would blame Hitler for the Second World War where billions were butchered? Who would blame whom for the First World War? So many things have happened because of our own mistakes. Still, this is not yet clear. The news is not yet clearly stating whether this is a man-made virus or whether it is a natural virus. That itself is as a topic of big debate. So this what we were discussing was the causes of poor fellow God being pulled in the picture for no mistake of his. As regards, yes, what does God has to say with respect to these things, with respect to death? Lord says, first and foremost, before we bring God in the picture, I would like to have two understandings. There are two societies which is possible. One is a godless society, and one a society with God. How many of you will opt for the first one, or how many of you would like to opt for the second one? First one is a godless society, and second one is a society with God. Okay, one Rekha Mataji is showing me take 2 number. Okay, yes, Ragini Mataji, what would you say to say?
Second one.
Second one. What is the wrong in the first society, a godless society?
Because godless society can't exist, in my opinion. Like
what is a godless society? I would like to know what is a godless society.
Where we don't believe God, or where we don't trust God.
Or could we just make it into one simple line where we don't remember God?
Yes.
According to me, if we follow Shastra and live like that, it is with God society.
God society. And was the entire society going from God to godless, or going from godless to God?
God to godless. It's going. It's a
And when I break the lawmaker punishes me. So when we break this law, should the lawmaker, irrespective of the religion, irrespective of the religion, the corona doesn't hit only a specific community or a specific person. It has gone around the globe. Every country has faced the blunt of it. So what does this mean? When the lawmaker, when the lawmaker is not recognized and the society is going towards living a lifestyle as per their whims and pleasures, why should the okay, let's put it, make it more easier and practical to understand. If a mother is taking care of the child very nicely, but the child then slowly starts misbehaving with the mother or with the father or the parents rather, and starts living his own life, and then when he falls in the problem, is the parent or the parent responsible for it, or is the child himself responsible for it? Simple, the child himself is responsible for it because he has not abided by his parents guidelines. Same applies here. We were, in the name of a godly society, we were living a godless society. And this applies to all caste and creed. It's not just for one, it's vast. Everyone has got some rules and regulations, and how many of us were following the rules and regulations as per the Shastra or as per the various injunctions of various religions? Every religion has an injunctions, and every injunction has to be followed. How many of us actually followed the injunctions, and then today we are saying, oh, God is not supporting me, God is showing his wrath on him? When would the God show his wrath on you? Only when you are not abiding by the rules. He gives you warning. When you don't learn by the warning, another doctor, I was discussing with another doctor last 2 days before, was telling me they saw the whole world suffer. India was one of the last countries to get the second wave. The second wave first came in the Western belt. They saw how bad the second wave was. What infrastructure or planning did we do by seeing them also? We said, when let it come to us, then we will see. या तो आएगा नहीं, श्योरली नहीं आएगा. इतना सैनिटाइजर वापर रहे हैं, आने का सवाल ही नहीं पैदा हुआ. रगड़ रगड़ के नहाते हैं, खुद भी नहाते हैं, सब्जी को भी नहलाते हैं, फिर खाते हैं. So there is injunctions which are given by God, which we will be discussing later. But first, let us understand. Jigar bro, can you please screen share Bhagavad Gita 11th chapter 26th verse? It's together. 26 and 27 are together. Yes, Tanvida Mataji, can you please read the translation? Till then, Jigar will
All
screen
the
share it.
sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied kings, and Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and our chief soldiers also, are rushing into your fearful mouths, and some I see trapped with heads smashed between your teeth.
Oh, this is what Lord, sorry, he says Arjuna is saying when he sees Lord in the Vishwarupa or Virata Rupa. All the sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied kings, very important, along with their allied kings, and Bhishma, Drona, Karna. Bhishma and Drona are supposed to be pious people, and Karna is supposed to be a heroic character. अच्छा हीरो है या बुरा हीरो है, इसके बारे में बात नहीं कर रहा हूं मैं यहाँ पे. That we will discuss on some other topic when we are discussing some other topic. But right now he's being depicted as a heroic character, and that even our society also depicts Karna as a heroic character. अपना सोसाइटी तो रावण को भी हीरो कैरेक्टर बता देता है, ठीक है। कई हमारे सोसाइटी में कई एलिमेंट्स हैं जो आर who will take up that thing and highlight it rather than giving the actual facts. But nevertheless, so it is Arjuna is saying that I can see all the sons of Dharatarashtra allied with the allied kings, Bhishma and Drona, and our chief soldiers along also are rushing into also our chief soldiers. मतलब हमारे पार्टी के आदमी भी, पांडवों के पार्टी के आदमी भी rushing into the fearful mouth, and some are trapped with their heads smashed between your teeth. Go to the next verse. I'll explain. Let's just read this 2-3 verses and then we'll understand that. As the many waves of the river flow into the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter blazingly into your mouth. The Virat Rupa, every soldier is running like a wave on the seashore, running towards the shore. They are all running inside his mouth. I see all people rushing full speed into your mouth as moth dashes to destruction in the blazing fire. कहते हैं ना वो दिया का देख के एक जो what is it हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं उसको? परवाना, right? परवाना. पतंगा, sorry, जो भी हो, पतंगा. I'm sorry, my Hindi is very bad. So पतंगा जैसे दिया को देख के जाता है, भागता है उस तरफ और उस आग में जल के मर जाता है. ओ विष्णु, next verse, sorry, next verse. O Vishnu, I see you devouring all people from all sides, your flaming mouth covering all the universe with your effulgence. You are manifested with terrible scorching rays. What does this mean? चारों बाजू से in all directions. एक साइड से नहीं, सब साइड से आप लोग आपके मुंह में जा रहे हैं. ये विराट रूप दिखा रहे हैं. It's a very important and a very difficult chapter to understand for people at general at large. So Arjuna is saying people are just entering your mouth like like insects and it's just pouring in from all directions. Let's go to the next verse. O Lord of lords, so fierce of forms, please tell me, who are you? I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You are the criminal Lord. I want to know about you, for I do not know what your mission is. See, there is a double question here. Huh? The funny question is, O Lord of Lords. मतलब वो बोल रहे हैं भगवान, आप भगवान हो, मान रहा है कि विष्णु इज गॉड. ओ गॉड ऑफ लॉर्ड ऑफ लॉर्ड्स, ओ फियर्स सो फियर्स ऑफ फॉर्म्स, प्लीज टेल मी हु यू आर. अरे तू बोल रहा है भगवान, देन भी पूछ रहा है तो कौन है. तो हम लोग भी यही हालत में ना. वी आर ऑल्सो इन द सेम सिचुएशन. वी ऑल्सो सी, वी नो वेयर इज गॉड. यस, मंदिर में बैठे हैं, उधर अल्लाह मस्जिद में बैठे हैं, जीसस चर्च में बैठे हैं, सब जगह बैठे हैं. बट देन हु आर यू? इसको समझना है तो भगवान से व्हाट इज द एक्चुअल फॉर्म ऑफ लॉर्ड फॉर पीपल इन लार्ज इज शोन ओवर हियर. नेक्स्ट वर्स. What is the first line Lord says? Just the first line. No, go to the shloka. Kalo asmi lokakshaya. What is Sri Bhagavan Vacha? What does he say? Kalo asmi lokakshaya. I will not read the entire verse because it will be confusing. The Supreme Personality of God had said, time I am the great destroyer of the world, and I have come here to destroy all people with the exception of you, the Pandavas. All the soldiers here on both the sides will be slain. A very powerful statement which we have to understand. What does it? Time I am. Kala. I am Kala. And in fact, What does sing Lord say? What is the main purpose of saying this? We all were born with that fact, knowing and ringing in our head that, yes, you can stop the screen share, bro, not an issue. Knowing the fact that time is also a form of Lord, and every second time is slipping from our hands. हमारे हाथ से वक्त निकलते जा रहा है. What does this mean? मौत एक ऐसी परीक्षा है जो कभी ना कभी आ सकती है. And the best part of death is it is a surprise test. किसी को पैदा होते या नेक्स्ट डे भी आ सकती है. जिस दिन पैदा हुआ उस दिन भी बच्चे मरते हैं. As a child, people die. As youngsters, people die. As middle-aged, people die. And as old people, or old age also, people have to die. At the old age, there is sure, I mean, there is no second doubt about it. But then there is no fixed date. No, you cannot die till your age is 70 or 80 or 50. No, there's no trait. Today, Corona is taking healthy people, healthy youths also are dying. So what is important is not death. It is nothing shocking. What does Lord say about this in the Bhagavad Gita? This is दुखालयम अशाश्वतम. ये दुखालय है और दुखालय में आप सुख ढूंढ रहे हो. सुबह से लेके शाम तक सुख ढूंढने के चक्कर में हो. यूट्यूब, ये वो, व्हाट्सएप, आपका टीवी चैनल्स, your music channels, your movie channels, everything, busy searching for happiness. But the problem is time is slipping. Lord is saying, I am time, all devouring time. And what is time is devouring everyone? Everyone is dying every second. मौत के करीब जा रहा है. और जब पता है कि परीक्षा आने वाली है, तो why don't we prepare for the exam? How many of us have really tried to prepare ourselves for this final exam, which can come as a surprise any moment? And when you are informed, when people are informed, what is people's attitude towards it? Yes, Mataji, tell me. You unmute, you unmute, yeah.
प्रभु जी, ऐसा लगता है जैसे सबको होगा पर हमको नहीं होगा.
It's a fact. अरे घर पे आके, अरे उसको हो गया, मालूम है, इसको हो गया. अरे भाई, आप भी कतार में हैं. हम सब भी मृत्यु के कतार में हैं और मृत्यु का कारण कुछ भी हो सकता है. Don't think only corona. I just mentioned a few minutes before, people who were in the corona hospital, they were burnt alive. What my point was, it was not just an accident. The point which I wanted to make over here was, it may apparently look like an accident, but their destiny was to die. Such a, you know, your heart cries. कितना तकलीफ से, मुश्किल से एक बेड एक व्यक्ति को मिलता है आज के जमाने में, कितना मुश्किल से. और फिर वहां जाके मरना, क्या इसके लिए आदमी इतना तकलीफ लेके आता है? It's really painful. But yes, we have to understand what is the logic. Why are we not preparing ourselves for this situation? Why are we still waiting? देखेंगे जब मेरा नंबर आएगा देखेंगे. Even the country and the state also did the same thing. We saw the West suffering. देखेंगे, वेट करेंगे, क्या घाई है. जब अपना नंबर आएगा तब बना लेंगे ऑक्सीजन के लिए भंगे, इधर उधर भटकेंगे, थोड़ा लोग मरेंगे. इसमें क्या है प्रभु जी? Some people come and give statistics. Sir, it is point something people have died. जिसका माँ गुजरा है, जिसका पिता गुजरा है, उस बच्चे को जाके पूछना, what is this 0.001% means? We are talking of preparation. We are talking of preparation for meeting any eventuality with respect to the body, but with respect to the soul, are we preparing ourselves? Are we ready for that eventuality? The point lies there. Lingering point lies over there. And finally, there is something called law of karma. It does not justify a person's death, but then we have to prepare ourselves as per the law of karma. If we do not prepare ourselves as per the law of karma, what happens? We are just running in our own whimsical manners. And running in our own whimsical manners, we'll land up into a big soup. What does the Shastra says? Simple. You have to follow four regulative principles. And what is happening when it comes to following four regulative principles or not doing sinful activities? What does Shastra say? हम लोग जनरली क्या सोचते हैं, अरे प्रभु जी थोड़ा सा मैं पाप कर लूंगा ना तो डोंट वरी, मुझे मालूम है मुझे वो सब नहीं करना चाहिए. सरकार भी टीवी में ऐड देती है शराब नहीं पीना चाहिए, धूम्रपान नहीं करना चाहिए. हर गाने में, हर पिक्चर में अगर कोई सीन आता है, इवन द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया मेक श्योर दैट द सीन, द स्टेटमेंट दैट दैट नोटिफिकेशन कम्स दैट धूम्रपान खतरनाक है, शरीर के लिए हानिकारक है, no, one should not drink, intoxication is bad, everything is mentioned. But how many of us are really trying to getting out of it? And उससे निकलने के लिए हमारे पास एक सुपर सुपर आइडिया है, मालूम है? द सुपर डुपर आइडिया इज, अरे भगवान को क्या है, थोड़ा मस्का पॉलिश मार लेंगे, थोड़ा रिश्वत खिला देंगे, क्या है, मैं सोमवार को उपवास कर लूंगा, मंगलवार को उपवास कर लूंगा, बुधवार को उपवास कर लूंगा, बाकी का दिन मजा करूंगा. And what happens? What does Lord say in the Bhagavad Gita? 5.15. Bhagavad Gita 5.15. All of you all can turn to Bhagavad Gita 5.15. नादते कश्चित् पापम न च सुकृतिं विभुम अज्ञानेन आवृतं ज्ञानम तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः. भगवान कहते हैं, nor does the Supreme Lord assumes anyone's sinful or pious activities. Na adate kaschit papam na cha sukritim vibhum. What does this mean? मैं ना किसी के पाप लूंगा ना मैं किसी के पुण्य लूंगा, दोनों आपका कमाया हुआ प्रॉपर्टी आप ही एंजॉय करो भाई. Lord says, why should I take? So mind you, we have to pay for our own sins and we have to enjoy for our own good karmas. What is that? It's not transferable. कई बार statement आता है ना, you can't, you take a club membership, this membership is not transferable, लिखा हुआ आता है. बोलो, means if you are a member, only you can enjoy. You cannot transfer it to somebody else. So similarly, this is also Lord clearly says, I do not take anyone's sin or anyone's good pious deeds also. दोनों आपके. नहीं प्रभु जी, मैंने क्या है ना भगवान, मैंने कल एक 15 दिन को उपवास किया है. अच्छा, और उसके पहले क्या किया? नहीं, गटारी मनाया, फिर 1 महीना श्रावण मनाया, और श्रावण होने के बाद वापस एक गटारी मनाया. एंड हम लोग इसी को स्पिरिचुअल होना समझते हैं. दिस इज नॉट स्पिरिचुअलिटी. Getting close with God, getting understanding what God, who God is. And God says, if you don't see me and worship me in any form, in the form of death, in the form of time, we are all moving close towards that time. So we have to prepare ourselves with respect to time. That is the challenging thing which we have to do. And last but not the least, the law of karma, we see very funny things. अच्छे व्यक्ति के साथ बुरा चीज हो रहा है, बुरे आदमी के साथ बुरा नहीं हो रहा. अच्छा, अरे प्रभु जी वो आदमी तो बहुत अच्छा था, वो उसको हार्ट अटैक आ गया, उसका एक्सीडेंट हो गया, वो मर गया, उसको कोविड आके मर गया, और वो उसका भाई, उसका कोई भी रिलेटिव बड़ा कमीना आदमी है प्रभु जी, पूरा दिन जुआ खेलते रहता है, ये करता रहता है, अपना सट्टा करते रहता है, शराब पीते रहता है, मगर उसको कुछ नहीं हुआ, वो परफेक्टली फिट है, वो परफेक्टली फिट रहता है. तो ये जब लोग कहते हैं, वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि we are having billions and billions and billions of birth in this world. इतने जन्म ले चुके हैं, और इतने जन्म में हमने एक गलती क्या किया है, कभी भी भगवान का सेवा या भगवान के बारे में सोचा नहीं। ये मेरा, ये मेरा, ये मेरा, लेट मी एंजॉय माय कर्मास। और बुरा हो गया तो भगवान ये तूने किया। अरे जब तू एंजॉय करते वक्त, when someone says, why should we waste money time in building a temple, rather why don't we build hospitals and other things? Why does this thought comes only when it comes to a temple? When you're going for a lavish marriage, each plate costing you 5,000 rupees, a fantastic 1 crore marriage or a 50 lakh marriage you're spending and going there, that time आपको ये hospital, poor आदमी याद नहीं आता है. When you're going to a first class restaurant spending thousands of rupees on a nice dinner, that time भगवान याद नहीं आता है. तभी ये गरीब भी याद नहीं आते हैं, तभी ये इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इतना पुअर है, तभी वो भी नहीं आता है. बट कब याद आता है? वैन भगवान के ऊपर 100 रुपए चढ़ाना है. अरे उसको क्या जरूरत है? उसको बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं है. भगवान यहाँ स्वयं कह रहे हैं, ना आदते कश्चित पापम ना च सुकृतिम विभुम. ना आपका पैसा चाहिए, ना आपके पाप चाहिए, ना पुण्य चाहिए. मुझे कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए. एंड दैट फर्दर लाइन, व्हाट डज ही से? However, embodied beings are, however, bewildered because of the ignorance which covers the real knowledge. What is the real knowledge? What is the purpose of the goal of life? What is our purpose? हम लोग जिंदगी में आने का मकसद क्या है? Okay, before I go to this purpose, I would like to have one more point to discuss. जितने लोग बच के आ गए हैं कोविड से, I myself am a COVID survivor, okay? Let this be very clear. कितने लोग कोविड से बच के आ गए, उन्होंने, उसमें से कितने लोगों ने रियली थैंक्ड गॉड फ्रॉम द हार्ट? Those who died, they blamed God, or rather some were nice, they accepted it as a part of their life, whereas others who survived, and the percentage of surviving is definitely, recovery is more than the number of death compared to even the Western countries. Our death rate is very, very less compared to even the so-called advanced, medically advanced countries. Dr. Vanreka Mataji, do you agree with this, or was it wrong? With respect to population, with respect to advancement, medical advancement, do you agree?
Yes. Death rate was low.
Still it is the lowest in spite of so much infection. So recovery rate is the highest. And there is a nice joke. Why it is high? Because we are not that perfect in our infrastructure. आज भी हम लोग उस रस्ते का, पानीपुरी वाले का हाथ का पानी खा के इतना इम्यूनिटी स्ट्रांग हो गया है कि वी आर एबल टू रेजिस्ट दैट आल्सो. कचरा खा के, right from the doctor to the patient, everyone eats from the same shop. And it was a nice joke on WhatsApp that since we eat all these type of things, automatic अपना immunity boost up हो जाता है, and then we can resist this thing much better. I mean, that jokes apart, the point here is recovery rate is also very high. So we have to thank God that in this spiritual land where people are pious to some extent, Lord is equally, Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita, ye yatham mam prapadyante tam seva bhajamyaham. As one surrenders to me, I reciprocate. And Lord has reciprocated very nicely in this way by giving us a higher recovery rate. Yes, no doubt. It pains a lot for for those who have lost their near and dear ones or the acquainted ones. But then we have to understand, have they surrendered to God? Have they really paid, total surrender towards the Lord? And the law of karma is always working. In the law of karma, we generally, as I mentioned, we generally see good people, उनके साथ ही बुरा हो रहा है, और बुरे लोगों के साथ बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है, उनको कोरोना भी नहीं आता है. They're living very nicely. Don't think like that. We all have got millions and billions of birth, and in each birth, our karmas were getting accumulated. And those karmas which is accumulated in each birth, that is given to someone or the other to enjoy or suffer. So that is why a classical example of a mixed karma reaction is, we always say, yes, hold on, Ragini Mataji. Always say, if your karma is bad, in the next birth you are born as a dog. But उसमें साथ ही साथ आपने कुछ अच्छा कर्म भी किए हैं, then you are born as a dog in Mercedes. जो आप भी नहीं घूमते हो मर्सिडीज गाड़ी में, अगर वो कुत्ता घूमता है. आप भी इतने अच्छे अच्छे पार्लर में नहीं जाते हो, वो कुत्ता जाता है. आपके लिए भी इतने नौकर नहीं रहते हैं, इतना नौकर उसके लिए रहता है. So this is a mixed karma reaction. So the law of karma is also having its own pace, its own speed at which it is working. And no one is above the law of karma. And the law of karma applies only and only to the human birth. The reason? Only humans have got this rational thinking. What is good and what is bad, what is right, what is wrong. Even a person who is doing a wrong thing, he knows what he is doing is wrong. But the tragedy is, it's a godless way of thinking. I'll just share one sad incident which happened in our own society. One old lady, she passed away due to COVID 2 weeks before. And the tragedy was, when she died, I mean, she was taken in a hurry to the COVID center with the gold chain on her neck and the golden earrings. Her mobile, her walking stick. These were the things which she had taken. When she died, when the relatives got the body, they were all searching for the golden chain. Nobody got the gold chain, neither the earrings. Even they were not ready to get, they were not getting the mobile phone, but somehow, they put pressure on the authorities, and finally they got the mobile phone. Of course, it was a very old one. And even the walking stick was vanished from the center. What does this mean? Definitely there's no rocket science in finding out where it has gone. We can understand where it has gone or how it has gone, but whoever has taken it, if at all, subjected is not lost. But if someone has taken it, this is what a godless society means. That person doesn't realize that this, what the person who has died has left the chain on her neck. Can that person who takes the chain and run away, can he take it at the time of his death? Can he carry it with him at the time of his death? A society with God means who realizes, oh, that which is not true to him will not be true to me also. That is what is ashashwat. आज उसके साथ है, कल मेरे साथ रहेगा या नहीं रहेगा. If that person has taken it, supposingly, there are two options. Either he's going to wear it and move around, or he's going to sell it for a few hundred or a few thousand rupees and buy some liquor and drink it and finish it off. In both cases, the law of karma is going to be very strong with him. And at the same time, that realization is not there. A very important statement you have to understand. You don't need to become a doctor to treat yourself. I repeat, you don't need to become a doctor to treat yourself, but you need to go to a doctor to treat yourself. Similarly, you don't need to be spiritual by birth, but you need to go to a spiritual master to get the spiritual knowledge. You may not be born with the spiritual knowledge, like you're not born with a medical knowledge, but you need to go to a doctor. Similarly, you got to have a spiritual knowledge. And for that, how many people are actually, taking an endeavor to do that? Hardly anybody. Hardly anybody. And if X does this, does the law of karma will leave him? He has to pay it. And the next birth, suppose the same gentleman is very nice. He's a very nice person, very simple person, not troubling anybody. But then when his chain is lost, what would we say? अरे यार बहुत भला आदमी था, उसका सोने का चेन किसी ने चुरा लिया. ये भूल जाते हैं कुछ जन्मों पहले उसने कुछ किया था जिसकी वजह से उसके सोने की चेन इस जन्म में गायब हुई. Similarly, people, everything is mentioned in the Shastra. Shastra gives every extra understanding. Why some people get wealth at a very old age, not at a young age. Some people get wealth at the old age. Some people are getting wealth when the minute they are born. Some people have to slog their way up to get the wealth. Why varieties? Why there should be one way? No, everyone should get wealth when they are born itself. Why there is no need? Why there is a need to have a different way of getting wealth? Some have to slog a lot. Some slog the whole life, they don't get it. Some slog, but in the gray days they get it. That is life. And this law of karma is always working. So all the butchering of a few years before, I would say a nice article had come when Nepal faced a very deadly earthquake, and thousands of people died. And when that country did some manthan retrospection, and they found out that that was a country which never had cow killing, and then they had landed up with so much of slaughter of animals. So Shastra says if you slaughter X, the X has to slaughter you back. There is no escape from that law. When I am healthy, I butcher someone and I eat him for a meal, and then vice versa. Then say, what is wrong, sir? A lion eats a deer. For him, there is no option. But for a human, there is an option. Human, there is an option whether he wants to fill his belly or he want to fulfill the desire of his tongue. When you want to fill your belly, you have got n number of options. And even filling your belly is an animalistic way is bad. Filling your belly with respect to Shastra, Shastra gives you entire guidelines. Everywhere there is prayer to the Lord given in every nook and corner, in every religion, mind you. The problem is not just in one. All religions put a deaf ear to the injunctions, and that every human being tries to live a life in his own whimsical way, which leads to a disaster. And today it's a mass disaster which is happening. We have to pray to God that at least what we have done in the unknowingly, whatever mistakes we have done, we should see that we rectify ourselves and make sure that we don't repeat those mistakes again. And thank God for what all good has happened to us. We know only to crib in front of God. It is better like those who have come back safe, hale and hearty, and looking at the pain what those other patients who have lost their near and dear ones, they should realize, yes, they are in a better situation, and they should thank God for this. That is most important. And that is what, if the earlier the people do, the more better it is for them. They will be in a better situation. Okay, with this note, I'd like to close the session today. Jigar, you can close Facebook.